Hello and welcome to the Lynn English Bulldogs versus the Burke Bulldogs. My name is Angel Figueroa, also joined with Mr. Ratteau. And Mr. Ratteau, we're back.
We are back. Breaking news. We break it first here in Lynn English. You smell that? You smell that in the air? Yes, it's basketball season. I'm fired up. NBC's fired up. CBS is fired up. The Yugoslavia station is fired up. We are ready to go. Get your popcorn out because it's going to be a show.
And we're pumped. I have my money on the Bulldogs.
Hey, listen, man. I mean, when have you not picked against a Lynn team? I don't think in 3 years you've not picked against Lynn team, and I don't blame you.
Hey, Lynn English Bulldogs are the only team out of these two teams matching up that have played a game. Burke, this is their first game of the season.
Listen, listen. There are a lot of Bulldogs out there. These are my favorite Bulldogs, okay? The battle of the Bulldogs. But I'll tell you what, this is a good test for Lynn English. This is a good test, early on to see what type of team they're going to be throughout the whole season.
And that was a steal. English settles down, and they are ready to go. Ledesma with the miss. Rebound. Jump ball.
I like the big man right there, number 34. Dive and put his body on the line for the team for the Burke Bulldogs. But I got to tell you what, a lot of times in the season, I like to break down the season, Angel, into quarters. This is the first quarter of the season. What type of team you're going to be you want to establish in that first quarter, the first 4 or 5 games.
And a three by number 3.
Hey, listen, you all know basketball is a three-point shooting game now. If you can't shoot the three right now in any level of basketball, you have a tough time getting on the court.
Yes.
So, being able to swing the ball around, talk to Coach Alvin last year about this very thing about how the game has changed and three-point shot is definitely incorporated in the Bulldogs offense.
It's Bulldogs ball, and Denzel Gallion, he wasted no time to hit a three. I mean, that was like right out of the gates. Denzel Gallion again, number 3. Misses.
Had him on skates right there.
And Burke's ready to go. And that's a layup. Number 24.
Good transition offense right there. Not wasting time. Good job pushing the ball.
That was nice by Cameron Gordon. Not doing too much, just a little nice layup right there. Gets his own miss. Layup.
Bully ball. Bully ball. Bully ball.
And Burke comes up with it. In the paint. Score!
This is going to be a dogfight. It's going to be a dogfight here today. Good test.
Ian Piper with the layup. And Lynn English. Gallion again. 3!
Booyah! Put on the board! Yes!
Ledesma with the 3. Not Gallion. And Burke. And a nice little floater.
Oh, that was pretty. That was pretty. A lot. He made it a lot easier than it really was. I mean, being able to have that soft touch going to the bucket, very nice.
Lynn English, corner 3. Misses. Own rebound. Gets his own rebound. He lays it in. Misses it. Rebound by Burke. Burke's driving.
You got to feed the big man right there.
And it's a traveling violation.
Big man's in the inside, number 34. That's barbecue chicken all day. You got to go in there, feed that big man, let him dominate.
And you're not just calling him a big man. That is Gerald Banks, the 6'7" senior.
That's a whole lot of man right there. Give him the ball.
And, it's a little different here. We're not in the Lynn Tech gym like we usually are. We're at Lynn English, and we're watching a whole different ball game, so there is no bias here. That was, it looked good going up, but that was a miss.
Oh, what a play right there.
Sod Fenton with the miss.
Good job right there going to the basket.
3! Miss. Offensive board. Oh, nice. Save. 3! Boom!
Oh, yeah!
Number 1, Luis Ledesma with the 3 in the corner.
He said, we ain't got next, we got now. We're not coming no more, we're here.
Feed the big man, like you said. And he gets it right in there. Gerald Banks gets hit in the face.
And soft on his feet, the big man, soft on his feet. I ain't mad at you.
Ledesma And he lays it in.
I'm not over that. See, I'm a Shaq fan, you know. Basketball turns into such a little man's game. I like when the big man gets in there. It's soft on his feet.
And he took flight.
Oh, boy.
Oh, this is going to be fun. Cameron Gordon with the jump. Ledesma with the lay.
Got to get back on traditional defense right there. Got to get back. Good job. Good outlet pass by English. If you're Burke, you got to get back on traditional defense.
And Burke, corner three. And they got one of their own.
Oh, this is fun. If this is any indication how fun this season is going to be, Angel, we're back, baby. We're back. I'm waiting all year for this. Let's go, baby. We are back. Let's go.
Oh, this is going to be fun today, Mr. Ratto. This is going to be fun.
Buckle up.
And it's English ball.
Hey, we're in Sam Hill, the English fans. I'm calling them out right now. This place is to be packed right now. If you're watching right now, okay, I want you to watch it on your phone and walk here as you're watching on your phone. I'm calling you guys out right now. Yes, I'm talking to you right now. Listening right now. I'm talking to you.
Oh, that's a steal. No, it's not. Yes, it is. It is a steal by Burke. Corner three. Air ball. Oh, my God. Gerald Banks just picks it up. Thank you. Look what I found.
The custodian cleans up the mess.
Another corner three. Miss by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs offensive rebound. Jump shot. And Gerald Banks with the big rebound.
Right now, I want to see the Bulldogs just a little bit, taking the time a little more on offense right there. I think that was a little rushed.
And that was a missed three.
Slow it down a little bit. Get a good shot.
And Lynn English. In an and one.
Going to the bucket, creating the contact.
For Andrew Karoma with the and one.
Great body control, going to the bucket. With the soft touch.
I miss this. This is so fun.
This is fun.
I like this.
This is fun. I got to get, later on in the game, I got to get your opinion on some big news in sports.
Oh, I'm excited.
Bill Belichick going to the Tar Heels. I got to get your opinion on that. I mean, what a curveball that was.
I mean, I think, in my opinion, he could have turned Boston College into a whole different level. But
that was a shocker. I wasn't ready for that. I'll give more of my opinion later on in the game. So stay tuned for that.
Andrew Karoma back at the line for two shots.
2:58 left, 18-15.
18-15 English. And like I said, it's the battle of the Bulldogs. And Andrew makes the first one. 19-15 now with 2:58 left in the first period for the Bulldogs. Lynn English. And Andrew missed the second one. Here comes Burke. And that's number one, Ian Piper. Lynn English for three. And a miss. Rebound by Burke. Burke's driving in the paint. Score!
No basket, saying it's on the floor.
Oh. So Burke will take it out from under the basket. 19-17 English. Burke gets it in. Now Burke is looking for something here, something big. Here we go. Big layup by Gerald Banks.
Tell you what, that's just great offense right there. Good job hanging around the bucket.
I will find a nickname for Gerald Banks by the end of this game. I guarantee you.
I mean, Gerald Banks is the ATM.
100%.
He's the ATM.
If you want to cash in
at the ATM, you go to Banks.
You go right in the paint. In English.
Zone defense here, 3-2 zone. Now you got to attack the basket, attack the zone, because it's going to let you shoot the three. There you go.
In the paint, miss. Offensive rebound. Denzel Gellion with the offensive rebound. Corner three for English, and he misses. And Burke takes it away. Thank you, give me that. Three for me, and an air ball for Burke. Burke saves it. Jasad Fenton in the paint. Oh, that's a goaltend.
That's a goaltending right there. Good call, good call. And I think that's and one, too. That's a goaltending and a foul.
Wow.
Right? It's got to be and one.
I don't think I've ever seen that in person.
Yeah, a goaltending. It will count it in one more. Oh, no, they're going to count it. What's going on over here? Okay, all right. They're just going to count it and say no foul.
So just the basket.
Okay.
English in the paint. Big lay, no. Gerald Banks said, no, not in my house.
Tell you what, though, I like the aggression right there for Luis Ledemza. Just going to the bucket, not intimidated by Banks, and trying to create some contact.
You know, Ledesma, I like the way he's been playing. I really do. Luis Ledesma. And that's a save. What a save.
Rateau credit.
And Burke overthrows it, so it will stay Bulldogs ball, English ball going the other way.
I like the hustle right there. Rateau credit.
We will give you credit.
It's Rateau credit. You can use that for later on, you know, in life. It's Rateau credit. You're too old. There's a thing called Tommy points from the late, great Tommy Heinsohn. He'd say it during the Celtic game. He gave hustle points for, like, working really hard, Tommy points. So I decided to remix it in honor of the late, great Tommy Heinsohn and call Rateau credit.
I love it.
Rest in peace, Tommy Heinsohn, Celtic great, NBA champion, coach of the year, and NBA Hall of Famer.
He just took his name and just took it.
Yes.
A three, a miss.
Oh, that's a push in the back. Oh, how's that now? Pushing the back on the Burke Bulldogs. Are we not watching the same game here?
I thought that was an easy call. I thought the coach for Burke was arguing the call.
All right.
Nevertheless, it is Burke ball. And Burke's running fast. I just feel like they're a little out of control right now.
I agree.
And Banks. Bingo!
The ATM cashes it again.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, baby!
Here comes English. And gets fouled. Number 4, Junior Fernandez. That's number 4, going to the line for 2 shots.
I like how English, Fernandez for that particular play is going to the bucket, being aggressive, you know, not intimidated, trying to get Banks in foul trouble, frankly, and you know, try to get him out the game.
It's a really smart thing to do. If I was English, I would want to do the same thing. I do not want him in anymore.
And he's going to take a seat after the first quarter. 23 seconds left, 20-23. English down by 3 here.
Junior Fernandez hits both. And it's Burke ball with 23.6 seconds left in the first. Burke up by 2.
So we're live here on YouTube. Share the link. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We appreciate you. We love you. Share the link. And be sure to spread the word. LVTI TV Media is here. We're broadcasting all over Lynn.
And it is English ball because it was out of bounds on Burke. And it stays English ball.
Great rejection right there. No soup for you.
So 14.6 in the first.
Barn burner. I mean, back and forth here.
And English is trying to get last shot. Ledesma travels. So it's Burke ball with 6 seconds left in the first quarter, and Burke's up by 2.
Gotta push it.
Jasad Fenton for 3, and he misses it at the buzzer.
Yeah, it took way too long on that one. I mean, kind of dancing around the back court. Probably could have got a couple more steps and a better look. Nonetheless, 23-21, Burke up here. This is a dogfight. And it only makes sense for it to be a close game, a dogfight in the dog pound between the two Bulldogs.
Yeah,
right?
It only makes sense.
It only makes sense. So, listen, here's the deal. I think that I like how English is playing better than Burke, though, believe it or not. I agree what you're saying. I think Burke is playing a little out of control. I like how English is going to the bucket, a good mixture of going to the bucket, but also, taking the three, taking the three when it's there. They're not forcing threes, they're taking threes when it's there. They're just missing some shots. I like how they're playing. I think they're in good shape.
Yes, I absolutely agree. I like how Lynn English is driving down the floor, and I also like how Burke, when they're in trouble, they are handing it off in the paint. They're not taking shots that they shouldn't be taking. They are handing it to the paint, and Banks is getting it done.
So let's see what happens here. It's going to be a close game. And these are games where they're tests. Like I said, the first 4 or 5 games of the season are like the first quarter. You want to establish what type of team you're going to be, right? Mm-hmm. Then the second quarter, the next 4 or 5 games, you want to build on that identity. The third quarter, you want to start really gearing up and playing your best basketball. The fourth quarter is the equivalent to the playoffs. You want to start playing playoff basketball.
Yes.
And that's how the season should be broken down.
So it is Burke ball here. Corner 3. Bingo! Number 15, Camilo Arno. And we have to remember, Burke is back-to-back-to-back champions. Ledesma for 3, and he hits again.
Anything you can do, I can do better. Where's the Richardson defense?
You have to get back on defense if you're Lynn English.
Got to get back on that. You can't rest on your laurels right there. When you hit a 3, you got to get back on defense.
But Yassine took advantage, 100% took advantage of Lynn English and lays it in. So it is Lynn English basketball for 3, misses, offensive rebound, and he gets it swatted.
Oh, get that propaganda out of here. Assault with a deadly weapon, having no shame. What a play.
Sean said, no, not in my house.
Hey, but you know what? They get the ball back. All that hoorah, they get the ball back. So reset and do it all over again. Veteran players eventually, they keep it in bounds. You know what I mean, Angel?
Yes, I do.
Hakeem Olajuwon, you're too young to remember that. Do you remember Hakeem Olajuwon? I mean, you weren't born, but do you know? So he's great. One of the great shot blockers in NBA history. He would be great at blocking the shots but keeping it in bounds and not losing the possession. Also, the late, great Bill Russell did that.
I do know Bill Russell. Corner 3 again. Boom! Camilo Arno says, I want another one. And he gets it swatted again.
Hey, are we going to call fouls here today? Are we going to call fouls? I can hear that foul from here. Did they call that?
They did not call that.
I can hear the slap from here. Not figuratively, literally. Okay, here we go. We got something.
Bulldogs for 3. Misses.
Literally in and out.
And Burke. For 3. Miss. Burke offensive rebound.
Got to box out.
And he gets fouled.
You know, one thing that Burke, and you mentioned before, the city championship, and I want to say Charlestown wasn't that as well. It was pretty competitive. Charlestown, it was Burke. I'm blanking on who else was in them. Nonetheless, very competitive, the city championship. So their competition in terms of who they played during the regular season, they're used to that intensity. They're used to that aggressive style, kind of out of control basketball at times. So, this is a team that has that poise. can Lynn English match that poise? And Lynn English, we have our city tournament as well.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's getting you ready for those type of situations.
And I also see now that I saw from last year in the city championship to now is I see a whole lot of different faces for Lynn English. This is a whole new squad.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's the communication, like right there, miscommunication. How are they going to change this throughout the game and throughout the season?
Like I said, this is a good test. Okay, you're down by 9, 6:13 left, 24-33. Basketball's to give them a run. They made their run. They're going to make your run.
Burke missed the layup.
And you got to stop the ball.
Jasad Fenton for 3, and he hits!
Okay, so here we go. And he's all fired up. Okay, we got one. All right, we got one today.
So that takes it right there. Burke, 36-24, 6:01 left in the second period, and Lynn English calls a timeout. Do you agree with that? Would you call?
Yeah, I agree with the timeout. Here's the deal. 2 things. Second chance opportunities, they're not boxing out. You got limited second chance, and you got to stop ball. Too many easy drives to the bucket. Someone's got to come in and help. Got to stop ball. Too easy going to the bucket, too easy driving.
I like the way Burke's playing right now. They are playing with high intensity. Everything's just high right now.
Yeah, I mean, listen, this is a statement game. A lot of times, you watch an NBA game, it's like the 5th game of the NBA season, like, oh, this is a big game. Though, there's certain games are just matter more than others. Now, listen, coach can say all they want that every game constitutes one win. That's a whole bunch of stuff, okay? We all know that. You know that playing sports. There's certain games, again, you're Lynn Tech, you're facing Kip. It means a little something more, okay? You're facing Manchester Essex. It means a little something more. That's just the reality of it. I mean, let's call it what it is. You want to face Chelsea and all that, but that's cool. You facing a rival, it's something different. This is 2 city teams going at it. It's something different. It's a test. It's intensity. This win by either team is going to bring a lot of confidence.
Yes, it will. So it is English, Lynn English ball. Denzel Gellion trying to get something here.
Wow, 43 million viewers right now on our YouTube page, shattering the record from yesterday.
And Lynn English, jump shot, miss, and that's a layup.
There you go. That's what it is right there.
Alpha Gene.
Get some easy shots, get some momentum.
I like the ball movement from Burke right now. They're playing hot potato. Jump shot, miss. Rebound by Lynn English. 3-on-1. You got to score here. And no, offensive foul by Lynn English.
Arguably one of the worst fast breaks I've ever seen in my life. I mean, it's a 3-0 right there. You got to get a bucket. You got to get a bucket right there.
I disagree with you. I do not disagree. It is Burke ball now. Yassine Amagar. Trying to get something going here for Burke. He's driving in the paint, and he misses.
Great outlet pass.
Lynn English scores. Jaden Joseph.
I don't get it. They had a 3-0, and it looked terrible. Meanwhile, you had a great outlet pass, a harder play, and they made it look beautiful. Lynn English give it. Lynn English take it away. Oh, this is great.
Sean just did that like it was nothing. Agabu. Whoa.
They called the foul.
If they didn't call that a foul, I think that would have been the coolest layup I've ever seen. Just everything about that.
Okay, they're down by 10. 4:18 left. Plenty of time. You get it. You cut it to 6 points or what have you. You're rocking and rolling.
And Lynn English, they're trying to get something going here. I like the way Ledesma's playing. I would put in his hand and a nice 3. Tell me to eat my words right now. Denzel Gellion just hit a 3. Burke, nice move, and he misses it, but he will have 2 shots. Yassine Amagar He has 2 shots.
What I miss, Angel?
Just a foul
Okay.
and a big 3 by Denzel Gallion.
All right.
He made me eat my words.
Okay.
I said we need to put the ball in the hands of Luis Ledesma, and he hit a 3. Another 3, and he hits again!
He hit that one from the parking lot. That one's from the parking lot.
That was Denzel Gallion again.
Now 2-possession game.
And this is the run you were talking about. And Banks gets tumbled over, and it's out of bounds on Burke, and it's Lynn English ball.
All right, we got a little brouhaha going over here. A little talking. A little exchanging of pleasantries. I'm sure they're asking how their day was in class and everything.
Yes.
How's physics doing?
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, everything.
Yeah, things like that.
Yeah. I'm having so much fun.
Oh, this is great, Angel. I miss it. Glad to have you back.
I had to come back. It's going to be fun.
We're working on the Lynn Tech intro, me flying from the Raptors.
We definitely are getting that. The zip line is coming soon. We were not kidding. I like the ball movement.
Yeah,
I really like it.
Yeah, but Denzel Washington once said, don't mistake movement for progress. A lot of movement, but not a lot of things are being done,
Corner 3. Miss. Rebound by Banks. And he missed it.
Wide open.
And Lynn English capitalizes with a layup.
And there's been a couple times, again, just like that, they're down by 10. It was 38 to 28. Now it's 36 to 40. So what's that? That's an 8-2 run.
So 40 to 36, 2:36 left in the second period. If I'm Lynn English, I want to keep it like this. I want to tie the game or take the lead right now.
So as we said time and time again, this is a dogfight.
It is.
Okay, this is going to be a battle, and that's not even debatable. So it's a 4-point game. Why is everyone looking at me for? It's a 4-point game. It's going to be a close game. The point I'm trying to make is going to be a close game throughout the whole. That's the underlying point.
Listen,
that's my thesis.
I like this, Mr. Ratto.
Okay.
The difference between us yelling right now and getting stares is it's from our own city.
Listen, I'm just saying
right?
this. It's going to be a close game. And basketball is a game of runs. English made their run. Right now is Burke what is Burke going to do? Last 2 minutes left in the game. What's going to happen next? How are you going to finish the quarter strong? That's what it's all about.
And what I saw what Burke was doing in the beginning was they were relying on Banks in the paint. Now that they're feeding it off to Banks, English is capitalizing on it and getting big stops.
I want to give a shout out to Ethan Pena, who's on camera doing a great job. I see Lens of West taking some pictures and doing some good stuff for Lynn Tech alumni.
And here comes Burke. Jump shot. Banks, he gets that out of air, and Banks just lays it up. Gerald Banks.
I was watching that play from the jump. It was a great pick and roll. It's a pick, Banks rolled, and that kind of freed up. Freed him up for the jump shot, and Banks was there to clean up the mess. That was a great pick and roll right there.
And that was a traveling violation by Lynn English. So stay Burke ball.
Good play right off the timeout.
42 to 36 with about 2 minutes left in the second period. And Burke is trying to build their lead here. Burke.
Oh, this kid is good. He's got some cojones right to the bucket.
Just saw it, Fenton. Got 2 shots.
Tell you what, Fenton is fearless. I love the way he plays. Two free throws over here. Again, how are they going to finish off these last 2 minutes here? Now English is down by 6 still with that missed free throw. Next, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, what were you going to say?
No, Lynn Tech is going to be playing their first game next Friday, first home game next Friday. Come out to that one Friday night.
Are you pumped for that?
Oh man, the electric atmosphere. You're gonna cut the atmosphere with the butter knife. That's how intense it's gonna be.
The zip line will be here by Thursday night. We are praying. We are praying. Lynn English is trying to get something going here.
Gotta swing the ball fast. Attack them. Oh, what a move.
Nice spin move. Junior Fernandez just with a little float, a nice little spin, a floater.
Had him
Thank
flying, skating. It's 71 degrees in here. Had him skating.
3 for Fenton.
Oh, I'm a bad man.
It's a little chilly in here now.
Oh boy. Silences the crowd quickly. Oh, bad shot.
He gets his own board and an and one.
Bad shot, great hustle though. And I think he knew it was a bad shot. Great hustle, going to the bucket and got the three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Luis Ledesma with an and one.
Wow.
He makes it a 3-point play. So it is 46-40 with about under a minute now in the first half. And it's Burke ball. Here we go. Corner 3 by Fenton again, and he makes again!
This kid, we got a problem here.
We have a big issue.
Someone put a hand in his face. I think he's on fire.
That was a great save by Ian Piper.
All right, 36 seconds left. How are you going to close out this quarter right here? Close out this half, I should say. Shot clock and game clock pretty much identical.
Fenton again! And he misses.
I ain't mad at it. That was a heat check. Again, another offensive board.
Oh! And he gets it swatted.
I don't know why Fenton was on fire. You give him the ball, you let him, and you ride his hot streak.
3. Oh! And a miss.
Yeah, 2 bad possessions right there by both teams. But nonetheless, 9-point game. English is in good shape. Okay, they had a tough second quarter. I also give credit to Burke more than not necessarily English playing bad. I thought Burke was just on another level in the second quarter, so I'm going to give them their just due. But, hey, I think second chance points are the big thing, Angel. And if they can limit their second chance points, English should get right back in the game.
Tensions are flowing here at the Lynn English gym with the Burke Bulldogs versus the Lynn English Bulldogs. The Burke Bulldogs up by 9. I'm just pumped for the second half. I want it to start right now.
Shabba shabba woo!
I think we should just start right now. My name is Angel Figueroa. I'm also joined with Mr. Rateau, and we'll see you in the second half. And we are back with second half action with the Burke Bulldogs and the Lynn English Bulldogs. Mr. Rateau, are you pumped up for the second half?
Listen, this is gonna be an epic second half. I'm curious to see how English is gonna come out, what adjustments they're gonna make. I think it's gonna come down to fundamentals here. I mean, I think boxing out, limiting second chance points. If you just do that, they should get right back in the game. I mean, look at the stats. Stats are pretty even in the second quarter. It was 19-17. It was 21 to 24 to 31 in the first quarter. So, there you go. There's your 9-point game right there.
And Banks with the rare miss, and he gets his own rebound. He makes it. That's 12 points for Gerald Banks.
I'll tell you what, probably should have been and one right there. Got it with the foul, but when you're so big, sometimes you don't notice it as much.
Ooh, and it's a foul.
And again, listen, Yeah, I'm all for Lynn English here, but Banks got fouled going to the bucket. But it's like Shaq. When Shaq gets fouled, you don't feel anything, right? So it's like nothing. As opposed to the little man goes to the bucket, gets fouled by Banks, he falls. So it's like one of those things. I mean, it is what it is, but that's a disadvantage of of being 6'7" sometimes.
And Karoma missed the first one. So it is a 10-point Burke lead. And can we talk about the first half for Fenton?
Oh, man, unstoppable. And you're young. You don't know this player, but some of the young bucks are going to know it, or some of the OGs. Wow. Barbecue chicken all day.
Big Banks. That's his nickname.
Cash in the ATM machine.
Big Banks.
Get out of my way. Get out of my way.
A nice layup.
Just soaring.
Denzel Gellion. And Fenton again! And one!
Yeah, I love rolling on the ground 5 times. That wasn't necessary, but hey, you know what? He's feeling himself a little bit. I ain't mad at him. I would have done the same thing. Did he have to roll the extra time?
I think it was just for an extra good measure, you know?
You ever make a layup and then you want to run the long way, just to you feel your wings a little bit. I ain't mad at you.
So that's 22 points for Jasad Fenton. 23 points.
I mean, you scored more than half of their total points. Well, I mean, at least half of them. Clearly, math is not my major, okay?
And
but he scored a lot of points.
Lynn English turns it over, and Jasad Fenton wants an assist that time.
He was feeling friendly. It's the holiday season. He was in a giving mood. He wanted to get us an assist.
And another steal by Burke.
Need a timeout right now. Need a timeout. Timeout.
And another lay.
Timeout. Good
Cameron Gordon right there.
Good timeout by Coach Alvin. We got to talk about this. Not getting back on transition defense. Just not getting back on transition defense. And that's effort right there. That's nothing to do with skill. That's effort. You got to get back on transition. Good timeout call by Coach, kind of reset. Here, guys, here's what we got to do, to get back into this game before it gets out of control. 17-point game, we're just a blink of an eye with a minute and
40 seconds.
40 seconds in.
10 points Burke scored coming out of halftime. 140, a minute and 40 seconds, they have scored 10 points.
And what was the halftime score?
It was
50 to
41 to
50.
Oh, so they've scored 9 points.
So it's been a 9-3 run right off the bat. First minute and change. Not good enough.
No.
What's going on over here?
I'm not really sure. I'm trying to figure it out myself.
Referee's got to get control of the game here. I am the Michael Jordan of not knowing what's going on right now. Everyone's confused. And after all that brouhaha,
It's Bulldogs ball.
Bulldogs ball.
Lynn English.
Lynn English Bulldogs.
That's confusing.
Yeah.
And Lynn English is trying to get something going here. And the ball is getting a little wild for Lynn English. Jump shot, miss, rebound by Burke.
Shout out to the Hussey family watching the game right now. Janet Hussey and Don Hussey. And Mama Hussey as well.
Gerald Banks. And a mislay by Burke. Whoa.
You got to call something here.
And a tee.
Well, listen. You know what? I'm just saying. Let me just say this. He didn't.
I don't think that was enough for a tee. I'm not really sure.
You're defending your teammate there. You know what I mean? He didn't do anything that I thought was extremely reckless. He's defending your teammate. It was a physical play. Technical fouls like that, I mean, sometimes you have to show your teammates that you have your back. I'm not saying get technical fouls, but I'm not necessarily mad at that one.
I think that could have went either way. I don't really think it was a technical foul worth yet. Maybe if it happened for a couple more minutes.
Well, let me just say this. If the referees kind of tightened up the game a little bit and called some fouls initially, maybe they wouldn't have been in this situation. I mean, they've let a lot go.
So it is 61-44, Burke with 5:34 left in the third quarter, and it's Burke's ball.
I mean, we're nearly halfway through the third quarter, and English has scored only 3 points.
And Gerald Banks for 3, and he airballs.
Oh, it's just inside of 3. Wasn't that close?
But it stays. It stays Burke ball. Corner 3, Fenton, and he gets it again!
All right, well, we got a problem here because the kid's on fire.
I believe that's 26 for Jasad Fenton.
I mean, look, he can go to the bucket. He can shoot the 3. He's an excellent passer. The guy's really the triple threat. You don't remember this, but he reminds you of Nick Van Exel, Bobby Jackson, Jason Terry. None of those names ring a bell to you?
Jason Terry.
Okay, yeah. He's just one of those players like just really super athletic and kind of can do the whole thing.
And I kind of like it. It kind of also reminds me of current, if you want to say, Isaiah Thomas. Like, he was never scared to go in the paint. He's small. We're not saying Fenton's a big kid. He's small, and he'll go in the paint with no fear. 3 for English, and they miss it. Offensive rebound. Jump shot, miss. Rebound by Burke. Gerald Banks, clean up. Aisle 9.
Aisle 9. Here comes the ATM machine. Ching, ching. The moneymaker. Banks is in the house.
And another miss. Offensive rebound for the Bulldogs for 3. And another miss. Rebound by Burke. Fenton in the paint.
Okay.
And one.
Okay.
Offensive foul.
But offensive foul, but
that was a foul.
But do you see what I'm seeing though?
Yes.
You got frustrated on offense, so you didn't run back on defense. You can't have that happen second. You got frustrated on offense, you didn't run back on defense. And that's why this game's a 22-point game right now, and Burke might run away with it.
Burke does not look like they want to stop anytime soon. Another missed 3, and it stays English ball. And Louis Ledesma, he just shot that 3, but that's the person you want to have the ball. He was hot in the first half.
66-44, English down by 22 here with 3:44 left in the third.
Here comes Burke. Fenton's here to slow it down now. 22-point game for Burke, 3:26 left in the third. And here comes the ball movement.
10 on the shot clock. Again, don't mistake movement for progress. A lot of movement, not a lot of progress.
English, another miss. They have only scored 3 points in this whole third quarter.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 players not running back.
And English finally gets one to go.
There you go. Let's see if they put on a little press here to create a turnover.
That was Andrew Karoma. So it is 68-46 with 2:44 left.
A lot of time left. I was checking out Madison Park's game with an old friend, Tyreek Wilson. Madison Park was down by 24 yesterday and won the game. So again, you're down by 22. There's still plenty of time. You got a whole fourth quarter left. You get a couple points here, get a little run here, maybe cut it to about, maybe 15 points. You got something going here. It's not over yet. Just got to play tough, got to play hard.
And that was an offensive foul by Lynn English. So it is now Burke ball. I'm interested to see what English's defense is going to look like now, with a lot of trapping. So it is English ball. (68-46), 2:07 left in the third quarter. And English is trying to do something here before the fourth and final quarter. 3, miss.
It's okay.
And a rebound.
Keep playing hard. This guy keep playing hard.
Fenton for 3, and a miss.
Yeah, that's a loose ball foul right there.
So go to English, Lynn English ball.
Yeah, so Madison Park was playing, was it yesterday or 2 days ago?
I believe it was yesterday.
And made a huge 24-point comeback and won in overtime. So I had to say this, and they're down by 24 in the third quarter. English is down by 22 in the third quarter.
Are you seeing flashbacks right now?
I'm just saying.
In English.
Get a stop. Stop 2 points. Stop 2 points. Just one possession at a time.
Andrew Karoma with all 4 points for Lynn English.
How's that not a travel? Great outlet pass.
That was a mislay and a nice steal.
There you go. There you go. Play hard. Great timeout call right here by Burke. He's sensing he wants to stop any momentum. Any momentum, coach wants to stop it. So great timeout call, 18-point game. Hey, 18-point game, why you call it timeout? You don't want to sip any momentum right there. That's a dunk right there. Might get the crowd into the game. Good timeout call.
And I want to see an English run right here, Lynn English run. I want to see them play some good defense and to drive in the paint. I like seeing them get in ones. We like seeing them go to the free throw line. Keep being aggressive in the paint and keep getting easy shots.
So let's see what Joseph Chapman and Coach Alvin Abreu have in their cards right now going out here. Again, it's going to be a very, very important, minute left here in the third quarter, down by 18. You drain 2 threes here, get a 3, maybe cut it to 15, 14 points. Now it's manageable in the fourth quarter. It's manageable. If you're Burke, you want to push that back up to 20 points. This next minute is going to probably decide the game here.
It's about to be a Bulldog feast. And it's Burke ball here. So here comes Burke. It's a 2-on-1. Nice pass. Nice layup.
Could have been the end one, too.
Yassine Amagar.
Had a player wide open from the wing.
And here comes Burke. Once again.
Shot clock turned off.
20 seconds left. 3. Boom! Camilo Arno for 3. For 3 again for the Bulldogs. And Lynn English misses it.
You know, I said a minute ago, I said, all right, what's going to happen? You want to push it to about 15 points, right? They want to push it to about 20. They push it to 23. So a 23-9 quarter. 23-9 quarter. And, you know, that pretty much decides the ball game here. Hey, listen, this is a good test. This is a good test right here to see what type of team you want to be. Like I said, the first quarter of the season, first 4 or 5 games is how you're going to be, what type of identity do you want, you know, what type of culture you're going to set for your team the first 4 or 5 games. So you're just establishing that. This is a good test. Okay, this is where we're at. We got to work on second chance opportunities. We got to work on hustling back on defense. You know, things like that. Again, you know, not the end of the world. You know, it looks like they might go down. Again, it's not over yet, but it looks like it. You know, the fat lady ain't singing yet, but she's warming up.
And, you know, Burke, they're coming out here in the fourth quarter, and they're trying to expand this lead to as much as they can. And I would like to see the Bulldogs fight and, you know, fight Lynn English to, you know, try to cut down this lead, try to fight back.
And that's going to tell a lot. Whether you win or lose, how are you going to end the game?
It's not how you start. It's how you finish.
But, Angel, as I said in the first quarter, big news in sports. Coach Belichick went over to the Tar Heels. What are your thoughts on that?
Are you shocked? Because I'm shocked.
I'm shocked, and I'm even more shocked that he said he wants to play. He's always wanted to coach college football. That's a bunch of bull.
A nice 3 by number 3, Denzel Gillian. He said his first words was beat Duke.
Yeah.
Do you believe that?
I mean, come on.
I think it was scripted. I don't know.
But, I mean, I'm curious to see what he's going to do. I mean, college football and college sports is becoming more like the pros, so we'll see. Great job running the floor. Ledesma's doing a great job running the floor.
Jump ball.
I'm sorry, that was Joseph running the floor, number 0.
So it's Burke ball after the jump ball. I think they should change that rule in high school. I feel like jump ball should be an actual jump ball.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think it should be, you know, this person, because an end game, that could hurt.
It's huge.
That could hurt a team. And some teams just do jump ball just for their big to get the ball. Here comes Lynn English. Nothing showing much. And Burke turns it over. Denzel Gillian for 3, misses. Rebound by Burke.
3-point party, everyone's invited.
Denzel Flinton, let's see what he can do. He has been hot all game. 3, bingo!
They've done a really great job of passing out the double team and really finding the open man in the perimeter. They've been on fire from the 3-point line.
Camilo Arno again. Denzel. And the lay was short.
Push the ball here.
Jump shot, foul, and one for Louis Ledesma.
And he's lipping a little bit here. I think he's favoring that left leg. So we'll be back here on Tuesday for English girls basketball. And then we'll be at Lynn Tech's home opener. I absolutely cannot wait for it.
So it's Gerald Banks at the line here. The 6'7" senior.
You know, he's played a good number of minutes here. I mean, he's held his own. I mean, run up and down the court. What year is he? He's a senior?
Yeah.
You know, has good hands around the bucket. Soft hands. Nice little touch. I mean, he's a good ball player.
Jasad Fenton is also a senior. And Lynn English passes it up.
And that right there has been the difference, is that English has not been able to pass out the double team. As opposed to Burke, whenever there's been a trap, they move the ball a lot quicker and has found the open person. And no foul.
I'm so confused.
I don't know how that's not a foul.
Corner three, no. Jump shot, make. Yassine Amagar. Lynn English. And Burke with another steal. And foul, 80-56 with 4:50 left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, boy.
And, you know, Burke's just running away with it right now. In timeout. So it is 80-56 with 4:50 left in the fourth quarter. And this is back-to-back-to-back champions for Burke.
And it's proven. I mean, Boston basketball, I want to give them their flowers a little bit. Last year, I believe, it was they had five city champions. From Cathedral, who won in girls basketball, and Lynn Tech faced them, and it was, I mean, Cathedral was just a machine. That was Lynn Tech. After Lynn Tech girls basketball won their first away game, Cathedral girls basketball won, Charlestown boys basketball won, New Mission boys basketball won, the Boston Latin baseball team won, and the hockey team won. And I want to say Latin Academy, if I'm not mistaken, won for hockey. So I'm glad to see Boston sports back. You know, a lot of times, they had kind of a dry spell. So I'm glad to see them back. It's good for the city. It's good for the state. And, you know, when Lynn's good and Boston's good and Brockton's good and New Bedford and
then we're all good.
And Lawrence is good, it's good for the state. And it's not just a whole bunch of private schools that are dominating.
Lynn English for three, another miss. And Burke gets fouled.
I like that. Everyone running up, helping him up.
So Cameron Gordon at the line, shooting two.
Shout out to Mr. Turner's in the house, former coach for Lynn Classical, assistant coach.
And he makes the first one. So it is 83-56 with 4:19 left in the fourth quarter.
So, you know, Coach Alvin, excellent coach. He's going to get his players ready. He's going to look at the film. He's going to say what we need to adjust. You know, that's what good coaches do, which he is. And there's no doubt in my mind they're going to turn this around. You know, they're going to start off one-on-one and kind of see, you know, what weak spots they have and how can they fill in those gaps.
A missed three. Rebound by Burke. And Burke is just not giving out right now.
It's going to be almost a 30-point game, 28-point game now. Wait, this escalated quickly. Up into the first half, they were good, and then the third quarter happened, and whoop, there it is.
Fenton just with a whole bunch of moves over here. And it's a shot clock violation, so it is English ball. (84-56). 3:23 left in the fourth. Jump shot. Miss. Stays English ball.
Some exciting stuff happening for Lynn Tech basketball. It looks like we'll have a couple 1,000-point scorers, hopefully, this year for Lynn Tech. You know, hopefully.
Who's it looking like?
Well, on the girls' side, it's going to look like it's going to be Angie Bingham. She should be on her way for 1,000, and then I think Gio has a shot. I mean, I think Gio will get it at keeps up this pace definitely by his senior year. But I think he has a shot this year. Try to go glass on that one. And I think Andy, by the time he's a senior, will get his 1,000 points.
I really hope so.
That'll be special for TV media.
That was Alpha Jean with the lay for the Bulldogs, Lynn English. And that was Yassine Amagar for Burke. And it's 88-58, 30-point game with 2:29 left in the fourth.
Yeah, English has them right where they want them right now.
I told you I had my money on the Bulldogs. I never said which one.
Oh, you never said which one? Yeah,
I said I had my money on the Bulldogs.
That is a good point. That is a good point.
I just wanted to point that out.
I look at this referee. This referee looks like the former coach of the Atlanta Hawks. It's random, but listen, when you're down by 30, you just see random things. I mean, what else can you say? You're down by 30. So
He found a new hobby. You know, sometimes when the coaches are sick from the refs, you have to join them. You got to join them.
You know, I'm looking at Mukala, who's across the can we see him on the screen? So Mukala's on camera, you know, a Lynn English grad, and just all in all, just awesome person. He's on the bleachers, and I want to give him credit. Can we zoom out a little bit? Let's see. He's on the bleachers. You guys see him, and I want to give him credit for how did he get up there? Because my behind would not be able to get up there. I would be, man, I'd be out 4 to 6 weeks trying to bring down my camera.
I think I found it. I think that chair over there, they climbed up on there and
I still would have risked that. I'm at a point right now. I just turned 36.
You don't need it. You got the zip line. It comes in next Thursday.
I'm at a point right now where, like, you know, I don't want to take risk like that, you know? Like, I don't want to take a risk of a fall. Like, you fall when you're a kid. You know, kids fall. You fall, like, when you're 30, you're in pain. You fall when you're, like, 90, you might die.
I won't see Rateau for a little while if he was up there.
So I just can't take those risks. I just want to give him credit for taking that risk because it's something I couldn't do. Because I could probably get up there and set up a camera, but I wouldn't be able to come down.
Are you going to watch him come down?
Yeah, I actually want to see this. I want to see. Hopefully he'll
get down safely.
Yeah, he'll get down safely. If he does fall, we'll get it on camera.
And Mr. Rateau will say, I told you so. That's why I didn't want to do it.
Hey, listen, I think me and him are about the same age. I just don't take risks like that.
It's a traveling violation for Lynn English, and that is not surprising.
Yeah, I need steps. Steps to bring me down. I don't do heights no more, no roller coaster. I don't do none of that stuff no more. Why? Why? Why prove that point? Anyway.
And Burke stepped out.
It's a random event when you're down by 32 with 1:25 left in the fourth quarter.
We can't have these conversations when we're back at Tech. We should never say that.
Right.
And Lynn English just trying to finish this game strong here. And they're fighting for it. So 90-58 with less than a minute left in the fourth. I think I hear her humming. Another missed three for the Bulldogs. Here comes Burke.
Oh, wow. I was going to bring down the house.
Two shots for Sean Agadubi, the 6'6" senior that almost just dunked. And he misses the first free throw. And the Bulldogs, and he gets it swatted away. Sean Agadubi. Lynn English, here we go. Jump shot makes. 91-60 with less than 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. This is one of those games where you learn, you forgive, and you forget.
Yeah, I mean, this might be one of those games, you don't even watch the tape. Like, guys, this is going to do no good. We know this was a tough game. So, boom, here it is.
91-60, final score. The champs, Burke, come into Lynn English and storm.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn, and sometimes you learn a lot. And this was a big learning lesson. Again, first quarter of the season, kind of see where your team's at. And they'll get back. They'll get back. They're gonna, they play. They got a tough schedule, but they're gonna play hard. They're gonna come back, and then we'll see where the season takes them. But there's a good little litmus test, and you live and learn, and you get better.
I 100% agree. I want to see English throughout the season progressively get better and to learn from this loss. I would not take it three-peat. They just went against a tough game. My name is Angel Figueroa. I'm also joined with Mr. Rateau the Jet because he's set for takeoff.
Oh, yeah!
And we will see you next time.
Hi, Mom.